stick with 2 does, but they came in right into this block of timber that I'm in. It's basically like an island of hardwoods, and it's surrounded by the marsh that I've been putting steady pressure on the last week. I'm ready to put something down. If a doe or a buck comes in, they're gonna get the schwacker tonight. So stay tuned and let's see what we can see.
So I basically wanted to explain what we went through on these last 2 hunts for October 21st and October 22nd. Ryan was behind the bow for both hunts, and I graciously just went in, wanted to film and just, at least get some very good quality film for you guys. We're also dealing with a new audio system, so I apologize for not having the audio. That's on us, but we'll definitely get that cleaned up for you. But for October 21st, Ryan and I went to a property that we called Moody Farm, and an old co-worker of ours graciously has given us permission the last 2 years to go in there and hunt, and we've learned quickly that it's a very nice property. There's a lot of deer. They're very unpressured. For October 21st, Ryan and I went in and put a hang and hunt. Found a really great spot, and basically we're in the middle of a bottom where it starts to go up on the leeward side of a ridge, and then the other side to our left starts to work down into a marsh. So the first night we didn't see anything until last light, when we had a really good encounter with a good bodied deer. Is really all I can say. I really couldn't get eyes on its head to see if it had antlers. When we were thinking about packing up, we had 4 more deer come within 30 yards that we just couldn't see because the camera light and light itself was fading out pretty fast. So once we heard those deer move off, we climbed down, made our way back out to the ag field that we accessed, and we actually ended up bumping a couple deer. But we ended up boogieing out of there. We both decided, it'd be worth to go in there for the morning to see what we can catch slipping out of the bedding area that's a little further up from the stand, which is where that deer that we encountered on the 21st came from, I should say. So we ended up going in for the morning hunt on October 22nd, the exact same stand. On the walk-in, we bumped what we believe were probably, a group of does out in the ags. And right at 7 o'clock, Ryan caught movement. We had a nice 2.5-year-old 8-point come walking right down the trail that the same deer did the previous night. And same thing, Ryan just couldn't get on him, couldn't get a shot. Mind you, the spot doesn't have any shooting lanes or anything like that. We went in blind. There are a lot of shooting lanes in there. It's just the deer walked through a spot where we just couldn't get a shot. But we rided out the morning until about 9:30. We had an encounter with a deer behind us on the trail that we typically walk in. Stayed just out of range, just enough in the trees where we couldn't get any film of it. But nonetheless, it was a great first 2 days to really put time in at Moody. We can definitely tell that the pre-rut is officially on. These bucks have got their heads down. They're tentative, they're looking, they're interested. But just couldn't seal the deal, but I can definitely see myself or Ryan, we could definitely be going back there within the next couple days when the wind's right, and hopefully we can get it done.